Okay, today I'm playing what's it called again? Blueprints. I have no idea what I'm going into. I have no backstory. I haven't seen any of the trailers. All I know is apparently it's good. So, giving it a shot. 2 episodes, so at least 2 hours. If I don't like it by then, I'm gonna stop playing it. But if I do love it, I will finish it. And as for God of War, I'll be uploading this on Monday, therefore, God of War will be uploaded on Wednesday, if all things go according to plan. Maybe even Tuesday, but
I,
hopefully Wednesday.
Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
That is a unique will. Horror movie level stuff, but unique. Day 1. How many days do I have? How many days do I have? So this bitch is faster than the camera. Oh, this son of a... Excuse me, Mary. I didn't mean to call you a bitch. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bouquet. Is that a bouquet? I'm gonna read that bouquet. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. So I have to leave. Okay. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove any impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself. But it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. Oh God, that it changes every day. Who's changing it? How dare they? One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. This mansion is haunted. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all my life and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Sinclair. Is it Herbert? Was it Herbert? Nice flowers. Who put them here? So the staff doesn't know. The Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing the R2. Okay. Main hall. Antechamber. So every day this map changes as well. Okay. I wonder if I can solve this on day one. What card is that? The Queen of Diamonds. I think that's important. The Ace of Clubs. Queen of Diamonds and Ace of Clubs. Let's start with the right door. I'm sorry, I choose which room it is? This is the entryway, so I should guess it's not going to be the bedroom. Could be the closet or the hallway. Let's go with closet. There are 2 items in here. I feel that is important. What's that called? A clothespin? Shoes? Occasionally save when traveling longer distances across the state. Oh! Oh! Okay. What's this? Some sort of ruby? I don't think I can take anything else. Not the umbrella, not the hat. That was a waste. That is definitely going to be a hallway. Let's see what options I have for this one. Pantry, storeroom, or nook. Let's choose the pantry. An old-timey coffee grinder. Can I open these? Doesn't seem that way. More pictures. Crowbar and... I'm gonna call that a rosary. I think it's a rosary. I'm not sure. Okay. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. For me to steal, thank you. Lux Coffee. I think in about 10 minutes I'm gonna get up to make coffee. 1 banana. So I have about an additional 50 steps. Corridor, guest room, hallway. That next one is going to be a hallway. Wait a second, hang on. Can I go back? Oh, I can. I just found a banana in here. Is there really nothing I can take? That's a star. Is that the North Star? Is there a compass I can use? Seems like the North Star. Okay. Quick refresh. I saw clothespin, the Queen of Diamonds, the Ace of Clubs, a rosary, and okay, I forgot this last picture. Rosary and what? A crowbar. Guessing this will be a game of memory. A spiral staircase. That better not be DNA. Den. The den should be straight ahead near the end. Let's go to the nook. What is that? A fountain? Is this a music instrument? Can I turn it on? No, I cannot. Can I pick that up? Fountain and tie. If I can go back, I think I should go back now. North Star, spiral staircase, fountain, tie, crowbar, rosary, and then those two. Spare room here is ridiculous. Parlor, directly in front. Let's go with the parlor. At least this has two entryways. Herbert, thanks for the house. A crank key, a wind-up key. May the 2nd. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it has been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with a participant particulars of this game when I found the game, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. So one box is true. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. One box is false. Only one box has a prize within. The other two are always empty. Only one box has a prize within, the other two are always empty. So it'd be something like the prize is in here, or the prize is in the left one, or something like that. That is gonna be difficult. Oof. Ooh, that is gonna be difficult. Okay. 3 boxes, one true, one false. I'm guessing the other one will be either false or true. Okay. So whether I believe it, and here we are. This box is the middle box. That is a lie. The gems are in the middle box. Uncertain. This box is the middle box. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, so the middle box is the name of it. One is true, one is false. If this one is false and this one is true, then this one is in the middle. And this one, if this one is true, either way, the middle one is true. Right? If this one is false, and this one is true. Wait, hang on, both are false. Hang on a second, hang on. One can be true and one can be false. One is definitely false and the other one is uncertain. But one is true. The one in the middle should be the one. But what if the middle is the name of the box? God damn it. This is too early. Okay, I'm gonna assume this one is true. But it's also false. They're both false. I have to. Oh. I hate that I had to think that much on the first one. Can I take this key? No. Woof. I wonder what the gems are for. Anything else? Nothing on the fireplace, no pictures on the walls. Actually, there are. Bridge and a bride. Refresher time. Queen of diamonds, yes. Queen of diamonds. Ace of clubs. Rosary. Crowbar. Northern star, spiral staircase, fountain, tie. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, every time I enter a room, it counts. That is not right. I didn't forget anything. I was just stupid. Storeroom or the den? Let's go for the den. Yeah, that makes sense. Because that other room doesn't have a door. Chess piece. Okay, this clock is moving. I don't think it has any significance. What is it? What is this called again? Fishing pole. If I see the name, I'll remember it. But I'm thinking fishing pole. Another gem. That can't have been it. 2-lane road. This one is not moving. Oh, they're all the same time. Will that mean something? There are too many clocks in here. How many clocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 clocks. Hallway, guest bedroom, drawing room. I am not memorizing any of these. Not in 1,000 years. Chapel? No. Lavatory, spare room. We're gonna open all of them. Hallway, going in left or right. Storeroom or nursery. I think I might need that. Okay. I might have effed up, but let's see. Second banana out of 5. The Red Prince. Hey, I'm the Blue Prince. By Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white or a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. Most of the day, if you catch the sunset at the right time, it's beautiful bright red sometimes. I don't it's not red, it's close to red, it's like an orange. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath and in the bed, and maybe you can guess which the clues with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who always wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. He was reading this very book, huh? But the pages aren't red. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near to you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. So it's me. But I'm the blue prince. What the hell? Nice dragon. Fire and tree. Okay, I'm not gonna remember most of these. Hopefully I'll remember them when the time comes. There's nothing in here. Some sort of tape. Nothing on the walls. It's just paint. The storeroom. But there's nothing stored here. I have to go back. There's a chance I might have sealed myself in with the nursery. There's a chance I might have sealed myself in with the nursery and I still have over half my steps left. That would have been effed up. Yeah, I've sealed myself in. Okay, so I have to remember my geographic location as well. Nice hint. That is it, I guess. For day 1. I have to remember that It's not just an infinite room. It's a proper house plan, and I have just effed it up. I can also look at the... Okay. Oh, okay, I also have to look at the doors. I've closed myself in, I realized that. I didn't realize that at first. Antechamber. I wonder what that is. Because of this, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna call it a day. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 times 9 is 45. Holy shit. Where the F is the 46th room gonna be? So there's a chance I can go to every room at once. So the goal is to get 45 rooms every day. Alright. Day 2. I hope I'm not limited on the number of days. I really do. But depending on the person's intellect, this game could be very, very short. Let's check if the paintings changed. They have not. Good. Same thing? Yes. Oh god, I hope these ones didn't change. I figured the ones that are big and prominent. Today, let's start on the left. Parlor. Let's start with a parlor. The bedroom should be further in. I'm not gonna compromise on that. Same game? Yes, same game. I'm guessing will be different. What is this? Alright, coin purse. I have interest. The blue box is empty. This is the blue box. That's true. The blue box is true. Well, yes, it's true. The blue box is empty. Okay, which one is a lie? This is a blue box. This is definitely true. The blue box is true, so this is also true. One is false, so the blue box has something. Hey, don't tell me I can only take one. Jesus. No! Why? What is up with this? Okay. I can close you. There are two possibilities of going this way. Corridor. I can go this way. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I can go that way, but for now there's no option for that. Same as last time. Breaker box, definitely not now. Den. Bedroom. Go with the den. It gives me an option of going that way. Let's check stuff in here again. The gems this time are blue for some reason. The time is different. These are bigger and in a different room. I'm guessing they really do play a part. 2, 4, 5, 6. 6 watches. I have to remember that. Let's go this way so I don't lock myself in. 1, 2, 3. So 2 rooms straight has to connect to the left. Spare room. There's nothing in here. This one has to connect to the left somehow. I'll go into the chapel. It'll be my first time. That is strange. That's a maid. A farmer. A horse rider. A chimney sweep. A cleaner by the looks of it. What is that? Some sort of knight. And another touch is they're all female by the looks of it. Yes, I can come in here now. That's good. Nothing behind the altar. Okay. Lavatory, no. Let's go with the drawing room. Before I enter there, let's come this way. Pantry's going the wrong way. Courtyard. Metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. Can't take the hose. Okay. I just have to reorient myself. There's nothing this way. This way I'm going back to the front door. This way I'm going further into the house, right? Yes. Let's go back to the front door. I'm gonna close myself in with the other two. So let's go with Western Hall. Even though the door is gonna be cordoned off. Yes. Something in here. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epstein. I almost said Epstein. Oh my god. The west wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Something's here. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. It's this. Somewhere here. I don't see anything particular. I have to keep going. Guest bedroom, storeroom, observatory. If I do with the guest bedroom, okay, I can enter to the parlor, so the observatory would be practically useless. Storeroom. I'm gonna go with the storeroom. I feel like I might need a key at some point. What's this? I have no idea what that is. Okay. There's something here. This metal detector is gonna get annoying if it's just this. Okay, can I go back to the chapel? No, let's go back to the front room. Let's go back all the way to the beginning. I haven't gone right yet. Floppy disk. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. So I can put it into the computer. Good. Coins. Let's go to the computer. Oh! Okay, I do not have a password at the moment. Spread coins in the estate. Save one on each purchase you make on the estate. This note. The antechamber lever is the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. So when I get to the antechamber, I'm gonna need... What? Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be Hearings or Herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. There is a safe, so I have to look for a password. I don't know it, unfortunately. Hopefully, I have enough steps to come back. That's the camera. Okay, if I go to the nook, closed off, it'll be a dead end. Bedroom would be useless as well. But considering I'm losing steps, I need something that helps me gain. Let's go with the commissary. Hopefully in the drawing room I'll be able to double back. I don't have gems. Damn it. Nook or bedroom? Bedroom I'm closed off, but okay, there's no but. It's useless. Nook, I need a key. Let's go. Though I haven't used one yet. Closed off. So I have to go back. Let's go back to the chapel. Oh yeah, I spread gold around. Shouldn't I have to look for gold? There's nothing in here, as usual. This room is a disappointment. Oh yeah, every time I enter here I have to pay. Nothing in here, none of the doors have been opened. Map, drawing room. Wait, I have another space. Damn it, I could have used the bedroom. I knew I could double back, come on. Since there's another space, I can go with the pantry. Two steps. Okay, now this time, I'm definitely lost here. I need steps, so I'm going with the guest bedroom. I've gained 10 steps. Gem. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor pan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Darts? I'm sorry, darts? Billiard? Darts? What the fuck? How do y'all play billiards? That's pool, right? Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Ah, damn it. I have two, so I'll use one for the first time. Let's go with the closet. A die of some sort. Okay. And another gem. Now, which way does that go? Let's go. Bedroom, dark room. Security. If I draw security, I'm gonna go up or down, right? Yes, but I can only go up. Dark room, I can enter and leave on the other side, but I cannot. And then bedroom, yeah, that was gonna be a dead end. So dark room or security. Dark room or security. Let's go with dark room. Oh my word, that is scary. I don't know why, but that was scary. I need to find the key card. You should have told me that. Okay, the courtyard is still open. Everything else is closed. The courtyard is still open. That is good. My day is not over yet. Pay. Storeroom. Which way am I going? I'm going this way, right? Yes. Have to make it all the way to the den. Gold. Okay, that is a bad idea. I'm not even thinking of choosing that one. Garage, same. Okay, I managed to open it. Although unintentional, that was a smart move from me. Okay. Patio veranda. I don't have green room. But I'm not choosing the lavatory. It'll be the end of my run. Either the veranda or the patio. Definitely the patio. Veranda needs two. What the hell? Let me check what time it is. I need to quickly send a text. Okay, is there nothing in here? Can I jump over? No. Hang on. If I put the patio in the middle of the house, what would have happened? Again, that would be the end of my run, so not you. Billiard room or commissary? But the commissary just takes me back. That'd be the end of my run. So, billiard room. Yeah, billiard. Okay, there's a dartboard in here. I was confused how they play it. I don't see a puzzle. I don't see a puzzle. What am I doing? I'm guessing 10. Damn it. So 16. I'm gonna guess that's 10. No! No! 16. 10. 19 minus 3. 16 again. I hope that's minus. No, it's not. Okay. Oh, it's 13, not 6. 19 minus 13. So 6. Is there a 6 here? Okay, 20 minus 2, 18. Is then 18 here? Purple? What the fuck? 8 times 2, which is 16. I hope pink is times. Okay. 7 times 4. That's 14 plus 14, which is 28. Wait. Board mouse. Brackets of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Is it 20? No. It's 12 times 4 minus 7. I don't think that will work. How about 7 minus 4, which is 8 times. No, it's not a minus. 12 minus 7, which is, I think, 4 or 5. Let's see. 5. It's 5. Yes. 5 times 4 is 20. Love my brain. Love my brain. Oh, it's right here. Green is division. No, red is division. I didn't see division, so I was lucky. I hate division. Floor plan. Closet, no. Bedroom, maybe. Walk-in closet, definitely no. There's nothing in here. And I haven't been looking at the pictures all this time. 10. Now that seems significant. 10. That definitely seems significant. Greetings from Reddington. Okay. Can't flip it over. I'm stuck on this path, aren't I? Yes, I'm stuck on this path. Ah, damn it. Not the lavatory, not the... I have to go with the commissary. I'm out of gems. I have 5 minutes left of this recording. Nothing in the trash. There's a game. Day 20 to 21. I'm not buying anything, I'm sorry. I know I have 17 coins, but I haven't seen a need to buy stuff. Utility closet, wine cellar, there's no door. The foyer needs 2 gems, so this will be the end. Let's see what the breaker box will need. Keycard entry system. I can turn that off. Okay. Gymnasium, dark room on, but I don't see anything else I need. People, apparently that's the end of this run, and that's the end of the first episode. Not gonna lie, I'm interested in this. I am interested in this. What does this say? Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at the security where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed as always to our house manager, Ms. Babbage. Terminal password FU. Starts with an 8 though. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. I have to remember that. In fact, I'm going to screenshot that. Without rain and with plants. That's strange. There's a game here. Can't do anything about it. That's the end of my run. There's nowhere I can go. How many rooms do I have? No idea. But I have quite a few. Okay, that is the end of this run. Let's go back to the beginning and then call it a day. Go back to the beginning, just a nice walk. A nice leisurely stroll. I'm gonna lose everything, right? Every time I go in there, I have to pay. That is the end of episode 1. Hey, I can come out here? Goodbye, people. Not goodbye, but bye. That's the end of episode 1. Blue prints, yet somehow I'm also the red prints. It's gonna confuse me. Oh, 4 more. Oh, make a wish! I wish to finish this game by episode 2. Well, that is the end. Bye. See you next time.